talked to Tavita, we did a little video call, which first of all was very nice seeing her face, even if it was virtually. It was great chatting with her and catching up a bit. But I took away from the call, now more than ever, I think everyone's looking for some sort of an outlet, something to really dive their energy into that isn't just working from home. It just feels like our entire worlds are structured down into our households, and some people are struggling to hold on to that. In my opinion, the best way to combat that is either one, I think therapy is an awesome option, and too many times we treat it like it's taboo, like it's bad, or it's a bad word to say. Therapy is so incredibly helpful, and I think it's so necessary, especially now, to be doing therapy, to be talking to a professional, a mental health professional. But I think too many times we ignore it, we pretend it's not there, which makes it worse because it's a real issue, it's a real thing that affects everyone. Everyone deals with it in different gravities and different levels, but some people it's more extreme than others. And I want to take this opportunity to say, if you're watching this and you feel like you're not happy or you don't know how to get there, I want to give a few things that help me that maybe will help one of you. First thing I want to mention that's helped me get through all of this, I guess, is kind of these vlogs, is creating content, telling stories, even if it's just everyday life stuff. At the start of the pandemic, the first thing that really helped me was reading books. I would just escape into a great story. For some people it's watching television shows and movies. I was doing both. I was just consuming a lot of different stories, which helped for a period of time, but I think too much of the same thing over and over again makes us kind of go crazy. I took a bit of a break from that, and that's when Brennan and I created Australian Airs. And since then, I think I've just been having this craving for creating stuff. And I think the reason why is because creativity is such a powerful tool to help with mental health and to help with just understanding the world a little bit more. And it's also just so much fun. It's such a powerful thing to be able to create something and put it out into the world, even if no one sees it. It awakens something in you. It releases this weight. It's as if you put all of this pressure and this stress that you're feeling into art. It makes the weight less heavy. It takes it away. It takes it off of you in a way. That's one thing. For me, it's creating vlogs or telling stories through this particular medium has helped a lot. Thing number 2 is this online course. If you're someone who needs a little bit more of a step-by-step approach of how to help, best thing for any person. I think this is something that every single person should, it should be a mandatory course that you have to take in high school. It's this online course on Coursera, I think it's pronounced, called The Science of Well-Being. That's the course. I'm gonna find it so I can give the proper, here it is. It's an online course that Yale is giving, that Yale provides completely free. The entire course is free, so anyone can do it. 100% of it is online, and there's no deadlines really, so you can kind of take it at your own pace. I believe it's a 10-week course, and every week you learn more about the science of happiness and what we think adds value to our happiness and what actually adds value to our happiness. All the facts that are brought forward are incredibly eye-opening, and it sheds a lot of perspective on what we think is going to give us happiness, true happiness. And that has shifted a lot of my attention this year from, the struggle that we're all going through, and instead focusing it on the things I'm grateful for, the things I'm thankful that I currently still have even through all of this. I'm about halfway through, so I'm not an expert in any means. Even if I took the whole thing, I wouldn't be an expert. But Laurie Santos is the professor. She also has a podcast called The Happiness Lab. I think it's a really incredible podcast that if you want to explore more about what it means to be happy, you should check it out. Regardless, even if you don't think that your mental health is an issue right now, I think you should take this course because it's such an eye-opener, and I think it's really valuable to have the knowledge of this. Anyways, that's thing number 2. Thing number 3 that's helped me deal with everything is family time. Probably should be the most important. And family doesn't have to be your literal blood relatives. It could be your friends or the people that you connect with. We are in a very lucky situation in that it's happening in today's day and age where we can do video calls. It's not the same thing as face-to-face, but it's definitely better than nothing. And I think that it's important to be reaching out to your friends and family and making sure everyone else is okay, because in doing that you can yourself feel better about how we're all in this together, and we're all suffering in one way or another. And I think in doing that, we feel less lonely, and that can sometimes be a big help. And then one last thing is doing something physical, even if it's just going for a walk every day, or even if it's taking a meditation class or a yoga class. Meditation is another thing. I feel like that's something else entirely that is so valuable. It's taking the time to learn how to become present and thankful, and kind of not let your thoughts overwhelm you. Being physical and working out, it releases endorphins and it makes you feel so much better. I never regret working out. Even if I feel awful and sore afterwards, it's a good feeling because I've never felt bad after a workout. I've only ever felt better than when I started the workout in the first place. Now, all that being said, I have been less than successful on quite a few of those fronts. I didn't mean to ramble on that much about this, but yeah, let me know in the comments what helps you guys to deal with your mental health right now.